also got another infection, and this is definitely needed if you had like a double issue. So let's say you had viruses and bacteria. This is something that would take you over the edge and help you get better. And that's really needed. So it just depends. And another thing that quercetin and NAD are known for is when people have the stomach flu, it really can help support that as well. So if you have people that get sick with that during flu season, that's another thing this will really help with.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Marina. Okay, really quickly, Eleanor, I see you have your hand up, and then we're going to be.
That helped us a lot. Thank you, Birgit.
Eleanor, what's up?
My question is, can it help with genetic diseases like polycythemia vera when there's a genetic defect?
Well, so this is the chromosome, like some of these ingredients are protective. So what that means is, and I think you heard me also discuss that it also is repairing, right? So there's a possibility it could assist people with rare conditions like that. I can't make promises, you guys know that, because we legally aren't allowed to, but this is one of the things you would want to try for that, absolutely. It will help support the body, because if you look at quercetin and NAD, and especially with the other ingredients that are added with the vitamin D3 and K2 and vitamin C and magnesium and trace minerals, if you look at all of that together, that really is what's called a DN mutation protector. And that means so I don't know if you know this, but a lot of these cognitive and generational diseases, they don't have to happen in autoimmune disorders. It's because it presents and it's in the genetics, but it doesn't have to actually happen. Environmental factors make it happen. And so if you can turn that signaling off and help repair the DNA in the body and help repair what's going on with your chromosomes, then you really have a much better chance at dealing with certain disorders like this. And that's another thing for me. I don't feel like we have the Relive Greens that has quercetin and NAD in the formula to some extent, but I really wanted something that could help people that, I mean, candidly, some of these products, we have people call and they've done all these things, but then other people, they can't get over what they're dealing with. And so this is something they definitely need to try. But if you're dealing with something like that, you aren't going to want to take one, you're going to want to take two, one in the morning and one at night. Yeah. And I explained this to Ted. The issue is quercetin and NAD, the body uses it really quickly. It's about a 2-hour uptake. And so you want to keep it in the system. The steady state with a lot of the studies that people have done on quercetin and NAD will last like 12 hours. So you really want to keep that in the body. And Ted was taking, now he took 2 at once, but my advice would be morning and night, if you can.
Okay.
I'll drink half a bottle. But I've had disease and I've had cancer and I, don't have a strong immune system. And I built up to that. So, I worked on this product, it's better than the one I made in 2015 and 16, 17, 18. This is much better. But if I get really sick, I'll do 1/3 to half of a bottle. But that's only if I'm doing really bad, because I can feel when the Lyme disease, because when I got Lyme disease, I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. I had rash everywhere. I lost my memory. And when I start feeling that come back, that's what I do. And then I increase the restore, I increase anything else. This particular product with me helps me a lot. So for people with Lyme disease, I want to do a podcast on it and explain how it's protective against the spiral sheets and the communication. Again, this is something that when people have Lyme disease, it's a lot worse than people think. It's like fibromyalgia. It can be very difficult. It's like Epstein-Barr, right? Yeah. So this is something like if I had a child that had Epstein-Barr or had different things, I definitely want them on a mitochondria shield.
Okay, so thank you for the time. We're doing a full spec on this tomorrow on Root University. Those of you that have had the chance to take advantage of it, thank you. We appreciate you. We appreciate all you do for the community. Any questions you have, you can also hit up. You can look in the back office, but there will be a full, literally presentation tomorrow afternoon in Root U. We're super excited about this, and we thank you for your time, and thank you for being RPS members. And we'll talk again. Thank you so much.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you.